to beer and breakfast. And Jono, we've won a game.
We won another game.
The
positivity is back.
We're going to get into Europe.
That's it. European charge. Can't see us losing another game for the rest of the season.
We're all going on a European tour. Anyway, we are sponsored by the amazing
Glistening Kicks, giving your kicks new life.
and the fantastic Wavelets. Head there for your real estate needs. Where can you find this as an audio podcast, Jono?
Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, and Spotify.
Smashed it again.
Also cute.
I wasn't expecting that. Let's see what we've got coming up this week.
The Brentford Review.
We'll have fan reactions and predictions.
A look at Chelsea.
Kenneth's Corner.
This or that.
Predictions for Saturday.
And plenty more.
I'm actually excited to talk about a game, Jono.
I know.
I'm actually excited to talk about a game.
Obviously it's going to be a tough game coming up, but...
Nah, piss easy, we're going to fucking hammer him.
The good feeling fact is back to this. We're here. We've got us fight again. We've got us running. We look like we can create stuff. And yeah, it's what's been missing for the past couple of months.
I just like the fact that we're actually battling.
Yeah.
That has been what's missing. We laid down.
We're not static as well.
Yeah, what's been my biggest gripe for the last 2 seasons? Even when we went up last season, what do I keep shouting? Why are we so...
Move off the ball.
And what are we doing?
Moving off the ball. So that we've got a pass forward.
Up there for thinking. Down here for fuck all. But no, it's just refreshing to see the way we're attacking the ball, to see the way that we're not getting... Bramall Lane, like you said it the other week, is a place where people should hate coming.
Oh, definitely.
If we play like that and we're in their faces like we have been, Sousa, fucking hell, how good has he been?
Absolutely different person.
But if we play like that, people aren't really enjoying coming to Bramall Lane. Too many people are comfortable coming to Lane, and that needed to stop.
Yeah, it stopped from now.
Looking at the goal, from where we were sat, it looked like a cross.
Yeah, really, it took us a while to realise it had gone in, didn't it? Like, everybody else was cheering. Yeah!
When it went in, though, when you watch it on TV, you can see he's hit it and he bent it.
Yeah, definitely.
But where we were like, oh, for foot, oh.
Yeah.
Until like 5 seconds, like, oh, yes!
Yeah, fair play, we're cracking goal that way.
He's been used properly now.
Yeah.
He's
got a spring in his step as well. He's trying to take people on. He's making things happen.
We're going to talk about this in a lot more depth later when we talk about the Wilder effect. I thought it were Heckingbottom that developed youth and brought youth players through.
Well, he did in a way.
One.
He got the under-23s playing well. And don't forget, Wilder's let a couple in at the moment, but these have probably worked under Heckingbottom and under-23 squad as well.
Awesome. How did they do in the first team when Heckingbottom developed younger players and was getting younger players in the first team? Got them in.
Magnificent against Tottenham Cup.
Great. How did they do after that?
That's irrelevant.
And name another one that he brought through and played.
Well, you can look at your Andre Brooks.
He had a cameo against Tottenham.
Yeah. He's come good though now. You can't say that he's well beaten now that he's met Wilder for a week.
No, that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is the missed to develop players and bring them in. Wasn't playing them. It was sticking on the same old dross and playing people out of position instead of giving the youngsters a chance. Look what happens. Wilder comes in, gives the youngsters a chance, all of a sudden we play better.
To be fair, it's similar to when Wilder did leave that season, where he could have had options for young ones, but he kept the same side all the time.
I don't think they were ready back then, though. Look at their ages. The ones he's played now, we had a lot of 17, 18-year-olds.
Yeah.
But now they're 20s, 21s.
Well, I suppose if you look at like Antoine Ackford and stuff, they did have to give him a chance and stuff like Jefferson, and they don't really...
they didn't hit the ground running.
Hopefully, Andre Brooks has started good. Let's hope he can carry on.
Not just him, I like Asula.
Yeah, Asula's that missing thing up front at the moment, but Baines will get straight back into the side, and I think Asula will miss out.
Against Chelsea, I think that's probably the right thing to do because he's going to stop the ball, give McAtee and Archer a chance to run forward, hold it, play it. Asula's more like a Brian Dean. Not there yet. Not there yet.
A long way to go for that.
Exactly. But the way
he's got the potential.
The way his legs, watch the way his legs move. He's got them, a bit like Sander Berg had as well. Them gangly legs that get in every other fucker's way, but he knows what he's doing.
That Peck came on actually.
Yeah.
I thought he very looked like body language and shape of Sander Berg.
Yeah.
So I'd like to see a bit more of him.
But Brian Dean was like that. He had them gangly long legs that got in every other fucker's way, and nobody else could get ball off him because his legs were in way.
It's pacey as well, isn't it?
Yeah. And I think, given right development, it could be that advance forward that Brian Dean were. Because Brian Dean weren't just a target man. And the amount of times that Brian Dean would just bring ball down and just spank it. we miss it. It dribble through people, Brian Dean. No, people forget that.
I can't remember them days, pal.
Fuck off. You're in your mid-30s when we signed Brian Dean.
Second spell I did.
When he weren't a target man, he couldn't move anymore. But yeah, there's promise there, and we've been missing that. And one thing I do want to say is, and I know it's going to piss a lot of people off, and I love Norwood, we've looked better without him.
Yeah, probably, like you said last episode about him and Norwood and Sousa playing together. Just not working, is it?
No.
So yeah, it's nice to see Sousa on his own. Whether Norwood can play instead of Sousa one game, see how he plays from there. Don't forget Norwood's had his best part of his career under Wilder. He knows how to use.
Yeah, he does.
And with more movement off the ball, it's going to suit Norwood a hell of a lot more because he was out of options for a pass.
Until we get McBurney and he starts pinging it long again. Because he does.
Yeah.
He does.
He does.
But you'd like to think maybe Wilder are like eyeing that at him, really.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not.
He's not exactly a bad person to bring into.
No. I'm not going to judge it till I see it. Yeah. My one worry is I don't want to see a decrepit Norwood and a decrepit Fleck letting themselves down because we've had the best of them and they're heroes in like fucking two legends of the club and I don't want that legend to get ruined.
Yeah.
That's why I get so emotional about it. It's not that I dislike them. I love them, but I just don't want to see their legacy get tarnished. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
The actual game itself, first half until the goal, there weren't much to it. It weren't an exciting game, but it didn't need to be, did it?
I thought it were an exciting game. Quite an end-to-end game, to be fair. I enjoyed it. Really good to watch. Because Brentford are a decent side.
Oh, yeah.
They've come on leaps and bounces coming into the Premier League. And, well, to be honest, they used to be our feeding club, didn't they, once upon a time?
Yeah.
Look where they've come. Brilliant. And to get a result like that against Brentford, and the first clean sheet of the season, shows you it's possible.
Wes tried his best at times.
I thought it was a really, really good performance, good game.
Wes
deserved.
Wes had a few moments, but he looked better.
To be honest, Wes doesn't look bad. He's made one mistake, obviously, previous game against Bournemouth, but I think his shot stops is brilliant. His distribution's got to be probably a little bit quicker. It's his catching that does worry me.
Yeah. I think not playing back to him every 5 seconds helped in that game.
Yeah, I mean, I saw a lot of times where they looked like they were going to pass back to keeper and like, hold on, no, we don't do that.
Wilder's got hands up hips, just going, no.
Wrong way.
We go forward now. I don't know, it was just brilliant to watch and I enjoyed it a lot more than I've enjoyed a majority of games last season when we went up. That sounds weird.
I think it's been more of a relief as well.
Last season
we can win. We're sure what we can do.
Last season, I've said it before. Last season we went up, and it's no disrespect to Eki. He got us up. He stabilised the club. I got angry that time. Whatever. But I weren't enjoying the football.
No. And when it's like that, you can't be asked to go. There's a lot of empty seats about at the moment and all.
Yeah, I noticed that.
No.
But there's still a lot of fucking Chinese people turning up to every game when we play bigger clubs. Notice that?
No, not really.
Fucking Premier League. They make you hold so many tickets for match day.
What happened to the old 500 loyalty point system thing?
But Premier League don't allow that. Premier League say you have to have that many. And then you get those silly cunts that run on the pitch against Liverpool. Watch the vlog. Watch that silly pitch invader run up pitch, and as he tries to do the little fucking like slide on his chest, Stuart knees him, and it's fucking brilliant.
I heard he got slapped and all got scored.
Did they?
From what I got, I don't know if he did.
Well, they weren't blades. They ran on. They came from our end.
They were all bleeding Liverpool players. So
the Wilder effects. Let's just talk about it. We said it against Liverpool. We didn't have a beer and breakfast. Obviously, 2 in a week was a bit of a struggle. The day we played Liverpool is usually when we film. So we didn't talk about it then. But even against Liverpool, there were times in that game where I thought we could fucking nick something.
Yeah. And we were unlucky not to get something as well.
Yeah.
To say he literally walked through the door 24 hours before that, and the sudden change of urgency, passion, attitude, body language from players, miraculously 30-40% extra than what it were under Eki. Yeah. So something weren't right under Eki at the moment, whether they were playing for him or not. Yeah. Or
people like what fucks me right off is people like DS. You know who you are. Hi DS. You propaganda machine prick. He comes out before the Burnley game like, no, Heckingbottom is the way forward, and all the propaganda that he shovels out there like shit.
I've stopped reading his posts.
I have, but see, he popped one, my Johnny Gazza one, my personal account, at Johnny Gazza 1889, on there.
Just throw it out there.
It sometimes randomly pops up with his, and I just sit there and go, fuck off, you shit house. And then suddenly, after the Burnley game, it was all about Wilder and how good it was. It's like, fuck off, mate. Just do one. Can't stand you. You talk shit. You're talking obvious. You're talking presumptions, and you have no idea what you're talking about.
Clickbait.
Propaganda and clickbait is all it is. No honest opinions, and it fucks me off. And when he sat there going, "Oh, Wilder's made it," yeah, we knew he'd make a difference. I said I'm wrong. I'm happy to say I'm wrong. I thought Wilder would be the wrong person to bring in halfway through a season. I thought Wilder was a man to come in at the beginning of the next season. But to see that instant difference you mentioned, that Wilder effect, I was wrong. Dead wrong. I'm so fucking happy about being wrong, because that's what we've been missing. We lost Wilder when we had no fans in ground. Did that have that, and losing Jack O'Connell? Is that why we had that season we had?
Imagine the season if we kept him and no COVID. Just show you. I mean, yeah, you can write the second season off. Whatever went on behind the scenes there, obviously it's going to cost us, but it shows you what he can do with a squad that's weren't as good as what we've got now.
Yeah,
I finished 9th in Premier League.
Do we think that we just? It's very disrespectful to say. Do we write off the years under COVID and all the Heckingbottom reign and just go, that never happened? Wilder was there, now he's back, and just everything in between, it just never happened.
Wish we could.
I think the fans would be a lot happier.
That European tour, I'd be skint tear, sorry.
I'd still be in fucking Luxembourg or wherever the fuck we were, just sleeping on a bench. Do we think it's a new manager bounce under Wilder, or do we think he can keep it going?
I do think he can keep it going.
Yeah.
I'm not expecting miracles. He's not exactly going to win next 7 games. Absolutely not. But it's just a manner. If we are losing, heads stay up.
Yeah.
Show a bit more fight. Don't concede 8 goals. I can't see that.
Here's how I'm going to put it. Man City game under Eki was good. Everybody played out the skin. But I think that's because the players knew it was Man City.
Yeah, obviously everybody wants to shine against the best team in the world.
Spurs away, similar instance.
Yeah.
Spurs away in that 12th minute of injury time, wankers, was when it all went downhill really, weren't it?
Yeah.
But
since that game, we've been awful.
Look at other games where under Wilder, like against Liverpool, 1-0 down up until like, what were it?
Well, late on, weren't it?
Yeah, there's always a chance you can nick something.
Yeah.
If we play like that more games, we're not losing 3-0 at half time. Like we did look at Arsenal away, that's a prime example. Look at that compared to Spurs away. If we stay in games, even at 1-0 down or 0-0, there's a chance you nick it, and that's how you do it in this league. That's how we did it and finished 9th.
Exactly.
And we would have finished fucking 6th if it
all
wasn't
by
COVID.
Like single goals. Like started that already, haven't we?
Everton. One shot on target and won 2-0.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go and see what the Blades fans think.
So, we move on to Chelsea. What a great result last week. Great atmosphere. 2 big tests now. Away from home, Chelsea and Villa. Chelsea not in brilliant form, but we'll just have to see. Villa. But we'll see how we knock on. It's a big test. And looking forward to the day out. Train day. Bang game. So we'll have fun. We'll have a good day out, and hopefully see what happens in game and put up another good performance. We move nearer that magic 12 points, so we avoid Derby's record. Up the Blades.
Okay, so Chelsea away. It's actually a game I think we can get something from. I fancy us for a point in this one. I reckon it'll be 2-2. We're riding a little wave of momentum since Chris has come back in, and Chelsea are in a bit of a state. They're not the powerhouse they used to be in this league. They're in a bit of a state and spent a lot of money doing so. So, yeah, I think we can go there and probably get something. I was one that advocated Hecky stay as long as he could, really, as long as we could give him, because I thought he'd earned it, and I wasn't sure how Chris had come back in, but I did agree that now was the time for the change. I know that a few other people have mentioned it, and I noticed with Chris, he's come back and he's a lot more humble than I thought he was going to be. Sort of when he left under a cloud of sort of like spitefulness and arrogance, I felt. And yeah, coming back in, he seemed a lot more humble, like talking about needing to gain the trust back of the players and the fans and stuff like that. So I think doing that's really lowered the guard down of a lot of fans that weren't sure about it. And yeah, we're really just glad to have him back and glad to have a clear structure of what we want to do and how we want to play, and a bit of fight, which is all us fans have ever asked for, really. It's all we want as Sheffield United fans. We just want to show players leaving everything out there. If they haven't got the quality, it's not a problem. Brooks coming into the side and the new system is brilliant. Brooks played against Tottenham in the Cup last year, and when I saw him I thought, God, yeah, he's a good player. And then he kind of disappeared off the face of the earth, so that was a bit of a shame, but it's good to see him playing again. I'm not sure he can keep starting for us in the league, but hey, as long as he can keep going, long may it continue. So, yeah, let's go to Chelsea with Ollie Mack back. Let's put it on him a bit. Let's keep riding this wave of momentum. I don't think we're going to get out of the relegation trouble that we're in. You know, we've left a lot to do. But yeah, as long as we can keep enjoying it and keep looking forward to games, I'm happy. So yeah, up the Blades, let's have it.
Oh, bloody hell, we've actually won another game. We've won another game. We're on the march with Wilder's army. Well, let's hope it's not just due to new manager bounce. We head off to Chelsea. Christ knows what to expect from them. They've just lost 2-0 to Everton. They've got key players out. They've spent about $5 billion. But not having a great season. Still a lot of talent in there waiting to pounce, and I can see Sterling running passes a couple of times. We are without Jack Robinson as well, which is a huge loss. Just chuck McBurney back there, but I'm hoping we can get a point. If we lose, we lose, but if we can get a point, maybe more, Jesus Christ, what a result that would be.
Jono, Chelsea's coming up next. And before we get into talking about Chelsea, I've got a question.
Ooh.
Do you know what question's been on this channel?
A game off. This or that.
This is This or That, the world's favourite game. Jono's favourite game.
Well, stick to my favourite game. I don't think it's the world's.
It's got to be the world's
Yet.
favourite game because Sheffield United's official instant stole it that time, remember?
I remember it.
Stop hearing about that, you fuckers.
You always copyright money.
We love you, you do some great content, stay away from that content. Leave it alone. Anyway, the question this week, Jono, is, obviously this is minus Robbo, because Robbo's suspended. Boo. Other than Robbo, do we keep the same side that beat Brentford and played against Liverpool to face Chelsea away? Or does he put McBurney in and make changes? What would you do? What would you do if you were Sir Christopher of Tufty? Jono, would you keep the same squad minus Robbo?
No.
Oh, you fucker.
I would bring in McBurney. I just think for this game, like you mentioned before, it's going to suit him a lot better. Probably bully Chelsea defence a bit more. Probably just need that bit more of a threat up front. I mean, Sula, fair play. It'd be brilliant to be ringing on.
It's coming.
I just think that partnership at the moment with Archer and McBurney could flourish again, especially with him holding it up and he's got the licence to go forward. McAtee on the other side. I think
inside forwards. We mentioned that shit before.
The Christmas tree formation will work very well with McBurney up front.
I'm not saying that somebody mentioned that earlier on in the beer and breakfast. Just go back and watch it. That's all I'm saying.
I think we both did. You're not stealing all the thunder.
I'm taking Kenneth's seat. I'm going to be the oracle.
So just only change for me would be for that one. But yeah, well played.
Oh, you playing instead of Robbo because Robbo can't play. Because it's the left-hand side, isn't it? Because he likes the left foot there.
Well, Truss has been playing there at the moment, hasn't he? Left wing back.
Ish.
I probably would put him back, and I thought Lowe did all right when he come on. So
yeah, you put Lowe there and then put Trusty there.
And put Trusty back into
not
the
bad.
Or Reece Norrington-Davies, because he's come from the dead, hasn't he, since Wilder come back as well.
I would love Reece Norrington-Davies where Robbo were. I loved him there before he got injured. I thought him and Lowe there was good. Yeah. It's when Max Lowe went back to being Max Lowe when Norrington-Davies went. As weird as it sounds.
Johnny, should he play the same side?
Yeah, he should.
Oh. So you contradict to what you just said about him then?
No, I would bring him on. I think play how we've been playing because that's what they've scouted. So let's give them what they scouted.
Yeah.
See how long we can hold it for. And then...
Hold it for? This is not the Chelsea of years ago, you know.
It's still Chelsea away and we're still in a relegation. Now, let's not get too carried away.
Yeah, shit.
Oh, fuck.
Come on.
Oh, shit, we're losing 3-0. Anyway, back to my point. I'm going to laugh now all the way through it. Thanks, John. I'd bring him on 60 minutes. If we're 2-0, fucking hell, leave it as it is.
Oh, yeah.
If it's 60 minutes and they're playing against Asula, used to having him running through, bring Asula off McBurney. McBurney hangs on. They're used to their two men drifting. Suddenly, bang, they're forwards. Like, oh, fuck. And then we attack and we score and goals and 3-0 win. Boom, boom.
I don't know why they didn't appoint you.
I know, give it a job. I don't know. I'm not one of these people who usually goes, don't change your winning side. Sometimes you have to change it. And we have got to make one change at
Yeah,
least.
you got to look who you're playing as well. So
If we were playing Man City, if we were playing Scousers again, if we're playing any of these teams that have got very, very sturdy defenders, which I think apart from Thiago, is Silva fit? Is he playing?
no idea.
Does he even still play for him?
I don't know. Finally found someone who's older than me.
Yeah, against the defence that's not as good as those, maybe play a bit of trickery. Let him.
Because their pace, I suppose, if he is playing, a bit lacking. He's not the fastest anymore, is he?
No, so let him fight with Jack. Let him fight with Willisula up there. Let him have that combat and let them mark as Archer and McAtee.
Put it this way, it's not a match now that we're going to go thinking, oh, we're going to get battered.
It would have been a few
yeah.
weeks ago.
It's a game that we're going to say we're going to have a very good go.
Yeah.
We'll see how we go, but we'll give it the best, and we never know.
Exactly.
I'm going there with hope, thinking we can get a result.
Yeah.
But Chelsea have been poor at the moment anyway, so...
Tell us some about Chelsea, Jono.
Oh, go on then. Well, it's only on 19 points. 12...
Relegation fodder.
12th in the league.
Relegation fodder.
But the problem is their goal scoring of 26 goals. So they can score goals.
They can
but
score
you don't
goals.
concede a lot of goals as well.
How many?
I've no idea. Top scorer, Nicholas Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
It's his brother.
Never heard of him.
You know?
No.
He's very younger brother.
How many conceded, Jono?
I haven't got it. Fuck off. You don't even tell me on there.
Jono, they score a lot of goals. How many have they conceded, though?
Well, goal difference is 0, so I imagine they've conceded 26.
So they're leaky as well.
Exactly.
It's a chance, Blitz.
Definitely going to be 4-4.
4-4. So Michael Jackson, their leading man.
Yes.
Not a name you
Conor
don't-
Gallagher as well. He's been in the assists.
Two names you wouldn't really associate with Chelsea.
No. No.
They don't end in ditch or
Jimmy Floyd or Jack Franco.
Yeah, actual young players getting a game, and that's different for Chelsea, and I respect it. But
I mean, I really, really do respect their manager, Pochettino. I think he's a really, really good manager.
yeah,
And I do think if he, with given time for Chelsea, he'll do really well with him.
we won't get time though because
No, we won't.
just like Man U and just not so much Man City, but they're getting there. Too many Kenyans, too many deck chair fans.
I think Kenyans actually from Africa.
Yeah, I do. Too many like Kenyan fans. Look at Harry Maguire abuse he gets, and most of it comes from African fans or Middle Eastern fans.
Fair enough.
It does though, doesn't it? Let's look through all their comments. They're not people from Manchester or people from London that's complaining. Deck chair fans. Like armchair fans, but they're on deck chair on beach because they get nicer weather than us bastards.
Yeah, I won't mind that a moment.
But he's not going to get the time there because people like that are all over social media. Like before, manager got a bit more time because social media weren't there to call for his head from other countries when they're not even season ticket holders.
That's what
Do you get what I'm
all you
saying?
had were a praise and grumble saying that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, exactly. But that's right, though, isn't it?
But when you see it all over social media, well, yeah, it's looking awful, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's the biggest problem with Man U at the minute. It's too many people listening to Man U fans on social media. They went a month unbeaten in Premier League and they were doing well. And do you know what happened after that?
Did you see that stat that we losses at home? Under Sir Alex Ferguson, they've now lost more at home in all of his 21 seasons at Man U.
Yeah. Because it's toxic. The whole place is toxic. Comes from the owners. Comes from everybody. Chelsea.
Overpaid prima donnas.
Yeah, I agree
all
with that.
day long.
That's something that Pochettino's not allowing at Chelsea, which is
Yep.
good. But how long? Because Chelsea's not exactly all Londoners at the minute, is it? They've got a lot of foreign fans.
Oh, yeah, I remember that from first season in Premier League.
Exactly.
We were all walking down singing and they're filming us. What's going on here?
Yeah. But how long is it going to be before Chelsea become a toxic club like Man U are now that Abramovich has gone?
Well, I don't think they've got the glory at the moment to become like that. Don't forget all these, glory fans go for the glory, and Chelsea aren't getting it at the moment, so they'll be safe for now.
Yeah. I reckon it will turn toxic though.
They're a mid-table, boring team.
Relegation fodder. Like us. I'm not worried about Chelsea. I am worried about the fact that certain Blades fans will get Mardy on if we don't get a 0-0 or don't get a result.
Oh, no. I can't imagine anybody. If we lose against Chelsea, nobody's going to be.
I think we'll get some Mardy ones.
I'll be surprised.
Usually the ones that are on the forums still slagging Wilder off.
Yeah.
What is wrong with you? Speaking of what is wrong with people, let's go and get some more Blades fans reactions.
I'm out here in freezing cold on a dark street delivering Christmas cards, and I've had to do this video quickly because Johnny's just demanded it. Just demanding it. He's interrupted this, he's demanded it, but it's kind of what's happened at United, isn't it? Wilder's come in, he's demanded more from the players, he's got it, and you know, I'm one of these that said, oh Hickey, you know, we can't get anything more out of these, they're just not good enough, but Wilder's demanded it, like Johnny demanded I stand out here in freezing cold, and he's got it, and rather like me, he's also delivered Christmas a bit early for us, hasn't he, with a win, who would have thought it? So yeah, things are looking up, aren't they? Hickey rubbish, Wilder brilliant. Which, you know, I've always been a Hickey fan, but it's the same players, isn't it? And he's getting more out of them. So, yeah, looking good, isn't it? Well, I said looking good, we might get 18th, something. Maybe 19th. But, yeah, can go into Christmas looking at that Luton game, thinking it's not the only one we're going to win this season. So, yeah, there's obviously a few games before that, including Chelsea at the weekend. They've turned shit, but they've still got loads of good players, haven't they? So, can't see us getting a win. I can see us running them close maybe, but I think we'll still probably lose, so maybe I'm Scrooge.
For the majority of this season, it's been football hell. We've taken some right hammerings, lots of injuries, been in desperate need for a football doctor, and it's basically been a football nightmare, with our top goal scorer being on goal. But things are looking up. Things are looking up because obviously we've got 3 points in the last game, 2 good performances in a row, and the hope's back. And the hope is we can replicate this season. This season. 1990, 1991, we had 4 points out of our first 16 games without a win, and we finished 13th, and that is the hope that we can replicate the likes of Brian Deane, Vinnie Jones, and Brian Deane again, and stay up this season. We've got a bit of hope. Let's see if we can replicate these lads. Come on!
Do you know how good is Garth Brooks? Sorry, Andre Brooks.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I mean, must have been so full of joy being in team sheet against Liverpool, for him just have that confidence in him from Wilder just saying, yeah, you ready?
Yeah.
I've seen you 6 hours in training.
Yeah.
And you're best we've got at the moment.
And he's got no fear. He runs at people.
And he's proper took it, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He's like, this is my opportunity. I am not wasting it, and he's done absolutely fantastic.
His debut against Spurs under Reckiebottom, he had a good game. He was slow in game. He misplaced a few passes when he first started. Fair play to Reckiebottom. Giving him that game gave him a big team to play against for his debut.
Yep.
Got it all out of his system then, so when he comes into it in the Premier League, he's got no fear. And you could see it in the way he played. There were no fear. There were no, fuck, what am I doing here? There were no... Have you ever had it where you're doing something and you get like imposter syndrome? You're like, what the fuck am I doing here? I don't deserve to be doing this. And some young players do get that.
Yeah.
But he's had that moment against Spurs, and to see how he played was fucking wonderful. Absolutely wonderful is what it were.
So we can continue it.
My worry is, I don't want him to have a season like David Brooks has. No glandular fever, please. Keep him in a cotton bubble and just keep him fit, because he's we lost and died. How you doing in Marseille and die? Hiya, pal.
He's coming back on loan in January.
Don't want him. Not good enough.
Shut up.
I'll take him. Sander Berger, enjoy Championship, mate.
See you there.
We're staying up, mate. 15th. Bye, Burley.
Absolutely not.
We are, mate. We're going to get to that. We're going to stay up on 50. We're going to go. We're going to stay up. And Burnley, after their little 5-0 Champions League victory, are going to go down rock bottom, as I said they would. And as I've continued to say they will. Because you think you were good in that 5-0. You weren't. You were not good. You were not good at all. We were just fucking awful. And that's not us anymore. So, ta-ra. No, you don't agree with fuck it,
I'm starting to lean out. Luton are playing actually well.
Luton are staying up.
They're not staying up. No one's going down according to you, apart from Burnley.
Burnley. I was going to say Everton, but they are playing. I was wrong about Everton. They're doing very well.
Go on then.
It's going to be Burnley, Bournemouth, Forest.
Bournemouth, no chance. Have you seen their last 5 results?
And?
Spanking Newcastle. Spanking us.
Was that the same Newcastle that played us?
It's irrelevant.
They went down. I could see Fulham getting dragged.
Beating Chelsea and all.
Yeah, we beat Chelsea.
There we go.
Yeah, I can see. Right. Forest second bottom behind Burnley. And then it'll either be Fulham or Bournemouth.
What's in them vapes?
All the good shit. Look, they're my predictions. If you don't like them, tough. See you end of season when I'm winning my bet. John, you know how good I am at these things. How did your bet go on?
Shit, man.
If you'd have cashed out what I said you were going to do, what would have happened? You'd have won.
I could have cashed out 40 quid. The bet were worth 600 and odd. Why am I going to cash out at 40 quid? Well, I'd have been 40 quid richer, but...
The way he plays football is what we've been missing, I think, and it is not so much the creativity, that just joy of playing football. Because every player's looked miserable on the pitch until Wilder came in. And see somebody enjoying football, that has an effect on the rest of the team.
Yeah, I found out overnight as well that I play football on Tuesday night with Tourist cousins.
Do you really? Yeah. Are they good?
As long as they're not watching. No, they're good actually, they are good.
Sign them up.
Not Sheffield United standards.
We have got all the young players. We saw Saidi Peck come on.
Yeah, never heard of him. But look well.
Yeah, we got Louis Marsh
Not
out
this
on loan.
year.
Not Oliver Arblaster. Hal, sorry, apologies about that.
He scored again though, didn't he?
Yeah,
out there.
Ollie Arblaster, out and out forward. Fuck's sake. Ollie Arblaster, Louis Marsh, all these young players.
Is he not injured anymore, Louis Marsh? I know he were injured.
I think he picked him a nod, but he's out and about. So we've got all these young players, a lot to be excited about. But to see who we should be most excited about, I think we should ask the Oracle. Oh, you're excited about this one? Let's go to Kenneth's Corner.
Don't stop moving, baby, on it, driving crazy. Wiggle, wiggle.
Kenneth, which young player are you most excited by?
Sego, bastardo.
Yes, definitely.
Don't take it, I can't do it. This is the only reason I filmed this show.
Good old Kenneth, stealing the show.
People are only here for Kenneth's Corner.
Final thought. You should just put that on what minute it's in. Final thoughts.
Fuck Chelsea.
Beatable. It's a beatable game.
No, every time you say this, we get spanked. Look at Newcastle.
This is different.
Look at Bournemouth.
Nah, they're past now. So
Look at Burnley.
this is a beatable game. We're gonna.
Every time you say this, we get spanked.
No, we're gonna win. We're gonna win. We're gonna show Chelsea. We're gonna get their fans booing like hell. Make Pochettino cry.
Sorry, carry on.
We're gonna bring on Jungen at last minute. And we're gonna win 2-1.
2-1.
We're gonna win 2-1.
We're going to win 2-1.
Yeah.
We're going to win 1-0.
Again, another clean sheet
Another clean sheet.
against Chelsea, who score a lot of goals.
Fuck 'em. We're gonna.
See what does it? One win and we think we will beat us.
We are will beat us. We've got to Europe, mate. It's happening. We are going to Europe on a European tour in the Intertoto Cup.
To be fair, we're only 7 places away from Chelsea. We'll be leapfrogging them soon, won't we?
Exactly. This is what people seem to forget. They all seem to think we're dead and buried in the ground.
And then one more
No.
win, we're on 11 points. Then one more point needed.
Get to the 12 and it's all gravy from there.
Exactly, we can lose every game from then.
Here's the thing. 3 or 4 good results. Right, relegation zone.
Depending on other results.
Yeah, but there's other teams struggling and they're struggling for a reason.
Yeah, I mean, Forest are on a right downward spiral, aren't they?
Long live Steve Cooper.
Fair play to fans who are still saying, yeah, he's right man for the job.
Yeah, you stick by him. You stick by him. You stick by Steve Cooper. You keep doing that. Love it. You stick by old fucking... What's his name? What's his name from Goonies?
Hey, you guys!
No. You stick by Sloth.
Yeah, he's better looking. Sorry.
I love you, Chuck. We're going to win 1-0. Jono, who will be sponsored by?
Glistening Kicks.
And we've also been sponsored by Waverlets. Jono, where can you get this as an audio podcast?
Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify.
Fucking smashed it, and that's where we're going to end it. I've been Johnny.
I've been Jono.
What the fuck, you blades?
na 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 na